Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here, and I'm going one more time during Ashes of Outland with the budget decks. Skullman's Academy is fast approaching, new budget decks will have to be built for that one, but there was still a nerf patch for Ashes of Outland and budget decks need to be updated, and I started with the best one, the Aggro or Tempo Demon Hunter. Still a great deck. I made one adjustments only to the deck. I changed the Spectral Sight for a Cobalt Spellkin, a little bit akin to what Wooling has been doing with the full cost Demon Hunter version. Cobalt Spellkin giving you some good one cost spells. Demon Hunter doesn't have any bad one cost spells. There's only Twin Slice, Consume Magic and Mana Burn, so Cobalt Spellkin can really give some punch to the deck. This deck is actually now only 2 cards different from Wooling's full cost list. Wooling's list doesn't run any I-beams, and there's another Cobalt Spellkin and a Kane Sun Fury in that deck, so that would be a potential upgrade path if you choose to upgrade from here. I still like the I-beams. I did debate whether I would keep 1 I-beam and go for 2 Spellkins or 1 Spellkin, 2 I-beams. I opted to go with 1 Spellkin for now, but 2 Spellkins could have also been a viable option. It really depends on the meta. I-beams are better in aggro matchups, Spellkins are better in slower matchups, so you can tweak that around a little bit depending on what you're playing against. Overall, the latest round of Demon Hunter nerfs touched the expensive cards, and because my budget deck didn't use any expensive cards in the first place, haha, then it doesn't need a lot of changes. It still has been working extremely well for me. I've been just winning left and right with this deck. Still very, very strong deck. Most of the other Demon Hunter decks are now using this Bonjour Brawler, Hamani Berserker, and then buffs with Beaming Sidekick and Guardian Orc Merchant for them, and that was already a core part of what the budget deck was all about. Getting that early tempo with those cards with Battlefiend and Blazing Battle Mage, and then just snowballing from there. Frozen Shadow Weavers, Overseers, and then one last hurrah in the form of Altruist the Outcast. You try to win with that early tempo. If you fail to do that, then you can still have like Skull of Gul'dan, give you some discounted cards, have some discounted cards and Altruist in your hand. Go for a big Altruist turn, try one more time to blow the opponent out of the game. And if that fails, well, after that you have maybe like Cobalt Spellkin Twin Slice for a little bit of reach. But then that will be pretty much the end of what you can do with the deck. But these Bonjour Brawlers, Amani Berserkers and the health buffs can make your board pretty difficult for control decks to remove early on. Like Priest has a lot of AoE that deals 2 damage, you have some 3 health minions, you can give Divine Shields, just very flexible things. So in your mulligan you're looking for Battlefiend, Blazing Battle Mage, then the Berserker and the Bonjour Brawler, Umberwing. Then depending on the matchup a little bit, you can look for something like Twin Slices against very aggressive decks. You might even keep an I-beam in outcast position against very aggressive decks in order to be able to defend a little bit better. Then if you have some of these value early game cards, keeping Sidekick or Guardian Orc Merchant so that you can buff them up is also a good choice. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get notifications when new videos come. I also stream live on Twitch 6 days a week, so check down below in the description for a link to my Twitch channel. And now, let's go take a look at the best budget deck, Budget Demon Hunter, in action. There are still Druids around, but could be a Quest Druid. I would hate to meet a Quest Druid. Druid can do the full keep. That looks painful. Well, it's not a Quest Druid. I'm going to try the Amani here. See whether the Druid has some removal, and there should be some removal. That was a 4-card keep, so I'm expecting Wrath. Or, worst case scenario for the Druid would be Coinbox Beam. No. Alright. It didn't look too intimidating, but we'll see. We'll develop some more stuff on this board. Try to keep hitting. So, Overgrowth was one of the 4 cards that was kept. There's 3 others left. Oh, now Bog Beams are free. This can get ugly. This can definitely get ugly. I'll just play everything we have on the board and hit the Druid in the face a lot and see what happens. But now, Druid is at 8 mana on turn 4. What is going to happen? Not much yet. Next turn stuff is going to happen. I don't get to use the eye beam to make space for the skull. Oh, I hate that. Druid is going to be at 9 mana. And a lot of cards. Do I just play the Glaybound? I think I do. We tempo the Glaybound out there, just to get more stuff on this board. Then we're going to see some Bog Beams and we're going to see some Iron Barks, and that might be too much. We're going to find in the very, very near future. Alright, I'm expecting at least one Bog Beam and one Iron Bark, maybe 2 of both even. He's halfway through his deck, so on average there's 1 of each. Can I deal 9 damage? That's 3. This one goes down to 8. Yeah, I have lethal. Eye beam. Trade. Trade. Kill. Splendid. I didn't expect that. But the Druid was a little slow. Interesting. Let's see where that one's going to do. What's going to happen with this one? Is this now the Murlocs? Are these now the infamous Murlocs? I hope they are, because I think Murlocs are easier than the Libram for this particular deck to handle. It is Murlocs. Well, it can still be Libram too. So I just don't know. If I play the Bonjour Brawler and he coins the weapon, I think I'm going for this one. Next turn I'll play the Bonjour and the Guardian Oak Merchant most likely. If he coins the weapon here, well, right now he can't do much with the weapon. So he might also play something else. And these minions should be able to handle that. Alternatively, he coins the weapon. I just played around him coining this weapon. I had a read that it would be one of these 2 cards that were kept. But okay, I was wrong about that read. But that was the read. And I played like this so that I'm prepared to do this. And now, well, I guess you can hit with the weapon, but do you really want to? Oh, Coldlight Seer can still maybe win this game. Can it? Big questions, big questions. It might. I can't clear all these Murlocs. Can I get an Eye Beam? No, but I can get a Guardian Oak Merchant. That's an interesting card too. Do I start trading away the Murlocs? Because I could. Pushing 11 to face and leaving him with a full board of Murlocs doesn't seem that great. I think I'm trading away the Murlocs. That was the best possible Murloc he could have. A little bit sad about that, of course. But what can you do? I need to do it like this. This leaves him with 1 Murloc on the board, which of course can be used to kill the Bonjour Brawler, if he first face tanks it, or if he has a rush minion. And he could have. It's completely possible. No rush minion, so he has to face tank 6. That's a little bit of something at least. Tightcore doesn't matter, he also needs some buffs. Alright, nothing too bad yet. So I can do the Bone Chill Brawler here. This one's going to trade away that one. I'm going to trade away that one. This one's going to trade away that one. War Leader still kills this, but Navigator doesn't. So we'll do it like this. Still 2 cards left that he kept, so there could also be like a second Angling Rod in hand. That's possible. Lots of Murlocs. That also can happen. Well, I get to clean up this board. I guess I'll take that. So I'll hit over there. I'll trade over there. But I'll kill that one. Alright. That Murloc pod died. But there's still plenty more where those came from. He has had a lot of resource generation here. Claybound Adept is pretty sweet, because now I can do Mermy. And I can do Slice. I don't have to do Slice. No, this one going down to 2. But there could be a Consecration. I'll do Slice. Do Slice to kill that. This one trades it away. And this one kills the Navigator. Alright. I could have left him with a 1-1. And then I would have had... Well, we'll see. Then I would have had a lethal setup here. $12, 13, 14 damage right now. If I want to use the I-beam, I would have to use it now. I think I'll use the I-beam. Use the I-beam there. Then do a little Skull of Gul'daning. Alright. I'm on a Berserker. Bit of Umber Winging. Hero Power. Trade that one Murloc away. I can leave one Murloc up, it's fine. Now I'll push face. He's down to 4. He's staring at the board this big. He has one Murloc on the board. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? Murlocs, Murlocs. Yeah. You're so toast, Murloc Paladin. You're so toast. There. These might be some of the tools I could use to try to challenge Warrior. Not sure though. Yeah, we just hit face. Warrior kept 2 cards. Alright. If there's a minion on the board, then the Bone Chill Brawler cannot survive Coined Anchor or Livewire Lance. And therefore, if there's a minion on the board, I will have to Chaos Strike to kill the minion. And then try to develop Bone Chill Brawler with the Guardian Orc Merchant next turn. Now Warrior probably doesn't feel the need to coin anything. So there's going to be Kosek does feel the need to coin. Well, I guess you could coin Anchor, right? Oh, that one. Interesting. Alright. There might be ways for him to copy it, of course. We'll see in the near future. But now I have this 4-2 with Divine Shield. And then I have some additional damage coming. So, is it like the Pirate now, to make a copy of that? Mr. Rampage, to turn that into a 6-12? 6-12 would still be annoying. I mean, I could kill it fairly easily, but be a little annoying. We'll see how this one's going to go. Which start deck is best if I want to start on new server? Rogue is still the best one out of the box of those. And then Pirate Warrior is pretty good. And then Mage has the most valuable cards if you have enough dust to just complement them with other stuff. Intriguing. I think I want to kill this. So if this one goes in there, then I still need another 5 damage. I beam Umberwing Hero Power. 2 plus 3, 5 damage. I can push this one in there. Can I protect the Divine Shield? No, I can't protect the Divine Shield. That doesn't happen. But I can do Umberwing. I can do Hero Power. So I can kill this one. And then I can use these to hit over there. And I beam that, so I kill that one too. Then the warrior may or may not have risky skippers. There's 2 random pirates in hand. Also, any weapon now can of course kill the Bone Chewer. And warrior can pretty easily face tank 4. So equipping a weapon would also be fine. That was an interesting move. Not a particularly powerful move, I suppose. There's some ways for me to win, some ways for me to lose the RNG. Let's see which one is going to go. I mean, all of this stuff is going to go face. And then I'll adept that one. Let's see what goes back to the hand. I lose the roll. That was the worst possible one there. I mean, I would have taken an adept back to hand. Or a 1-1. But this was that 1 in 4. That was the worst outcome. Well, the game's still not over. The problem is that if the warrior is able to find a skipper, it's going to be really strong. There hasn't been an Ankar. There's one card that was kept, so that card also could be a skipper. What else could it be? It could be an Armorsmith. There's not much else that would be kept that would not have been seen yet. We'll see. Yeah, Leoskor, that is what I said indeed. A Tolvir version. Was not prepared for that, I suppose. Ooh, that's Skull of Gul'dan. But I can't Skull of Gul'dan this turn. I need to maintain tempo. So what I want to do... I've seen the random pirates now, so there are not that many cheap minions available. I can do Bone Chewer. Would I do Satyr? I'm interested in that option. That would mean Satyr and Slice. I can do that. Satyr and 1 Slice. Put over there. This one trades, this one trades, this one goes face. Do it like this. 2 health, 2 health, 4 health, 3 health. It has looked like the warrior has not found the skippers. But that card that has been kept, that does make me wonder. Next turn's a little weak, but then I have Skull of Gul'dan probably going in on 8. If there's some kind of skipper and a brute play. What kind of warrior deck runs the Tolvir? Enrage warrior, right? No eggs. But the Gorkrons and the anti-buffs, probably.
I'll show you who's boss.
Has found a skipper. That wasn't the kept card. But there was a skipper. How many minions? I mean, that throwing away the deck hand just felt so off. That's a brute. Is there's still another minion? Oh. double armor smiths. Whoa, that was tough. So warrior got back to 33. Fine. Bonjour, Amani. Hero power, kill one of the armor smiths. Well, that's a lot of health for the warrior, of course. Might be too much for me to challenge. Still needs to find a battle rage. Otherwise there are not that many resources there. Double bomb wranglers. Let's see what my Skull of Gul'dan is going to give. Well, that's a bunch of minions. Warrior is on one card.
It's time for a little blood.
Do I want to divine? I want to buff this up. I want to do it like this. Then use the slice and the hero power to kill that final armor smith. So no more armor smiths. Then we're going face. Warrior is at 2 cards. These 2 could kill this one, but both of them would die when they hit in. Unless he has an inner rage or a skipper. And just 2 cards. This is the time to go in. This is the time to be brave.
What now? I can wait no longer.
Grom is a good pickup though. Not bad at all. And one of them kills that one, another one of them kills the Battle Fiend. I would suppose that is really the only sensible option. Cobalt Spellkin could give me Silence, Mana Burn, Twin Slice. Skull of Gul'dan is better. Let's Skull of Gul'dan. There's still the minions to copy stuff, so I can't leave the Grom up. That's the thing. I just can't leave the Grom up. Because if he gets to copy the Grom... Ah, that's terrible. So I still have to face tank 10? That's so bad. Or I have to take the chance that there is no Bloodstone Mercenary. It's terrible either way. I think I have to take the chance.
Who you want me killing?
I think I have to take the chance. I missed one attack there. It's a bit too slow. I mean, Bloodstone Mercenary on that Grom is so good here. But I felt I needed to take the chance. Limit the number of damaged minions on the board a little. Ouch. 2 cards for the warrior. What are the 2 cards? Big questions. I may need to trade the Grom next turn. I just didn't have any good trade on the Grom last turn. I just hope that it won't be copied here. But if I killed the Grom last turn, I practically have no board. And that just felt so weak. With warrior down to 2 cards, I felt I have to take the chance. There is a Bloodstone Mercenary. Oh dear. There was a Bloodstone Mercenary. I was a little bit unhappy about that. More happy about that Altruis. Still need to survive though.
A simple spell.
Pair of Consume Magics. Well, they go really poorly with Altruis. I guess they're fine with Altruis though. One Consume Magic there could still be useful in saving my life.
Black ice.
This one goes there. This one goes there. This one goes over there. 6 damage on the board. Next turn I'm going to do an Altruis turn. This is the way this has to go. With just 6 on the board. And Warrior has only 1 card. Because if there was a full Grom on the board, then obviously finds another copy and that would be exactly 22. There's an Inner Rage left. There's some Rampages left.
Your flaws are your strength.
That's Silence, so it doesn't even have charge. Not even charge. And I'm going to go with that Altruis play. And try to just clear this up. I've seen both Armor Smiths. There's 1 Skipper left, but if there's no minions in hand, it doesn't matter. There's 1 Brute left. There is a Deathwing, right? I think there is a Deathwing. Okay. It's Altruis time.
Do you see what must be done?
I do another Consume Magic here. Sidekick on the Altruis. And we're going to slice them. And Battle Mage them. And slice them some more. And push.
It's going to be okay.
Okay. Please don't top deck Deathwing. Deathwing would be a major problem. Gorkron would give the warrior multiple turns. Could be a skipper if the warrior does nothing. Nah, that's not a good one.
By my fury.
That doesn't help, right? Nope, that does not help right now. Yikes. That 1 damage just isn't worth it. Warrior gets another top deck, but doesn't get the card. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.